In this week's episode,
critiquing the rule. Like, let's get it a 2 point as soon as I get home. Like, this is a terrible prison.
It's getting 2 points.
2 points.
Two
This is not
stars.
it. You
Two
know what I'm
stars. Yeah, not worth going.
No, it's not worth. Don't. If you gonna get locked up,
don't go there.
Go to Canada or something. Like,
talk about your family.
What's up?
There when you up and down. Talk about your family. They will always be around. Inconvenient and stressful. They could be a handful. They could be a handful. Think about your family. They always there for you. Oh,
Ma.
So I can't remember quite where we left off in the last episode. I believe. Oh, no, I do remember because we were talking about how you were going to tell the story about being arrested at school.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if we're going to jump right into that or we're going to just talk crap for a little bit.
Shoot the bird. No, it's called shoot the breeze, right?
It's shoot the breeze. Yeah, we're not shooting birds around here.
I want to give an update. Yeah, so they done caught the man that escaped prison for Pennsylvania on the 14th day. They caught him. And I said Morocco people, whoever got them hurricane, I said 100 people died. Whoa. Said it's up to 2,000 now. And there was like a flood in some other country. Mad people died. You know what I'm saying? It's hurricane season, baby. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, there's been a lot of, when it comes to rainstorms and hurricanes and flooding, there's been a lot going on around the area. So the guy that Staphon was talking about was the one that he said he climbed the building like he was like
Spider-Man.
Yeah, some kind of Spider-Man, and he
hopped over and just lived life ever since.
Well, not ever. He's caught now.
They done surrounded that man with like the SWAT army force. You know, that's because I bet they had someone from higher up like, yo, y'all still ain't catch this man yet? First of all, he escaped from our prison.
Right.
So that's
right.
one. We already look bad. Somebody getting fired.
Right. For
Suspensions.
For sure.
Everything. Y'all already know
for
everything finna happen today. There's been 14 days. It done went to the news. Y'all got people. Y'all got the news people interviewing their local residents. I don't feel safe. Where is the? So you know what? Bet. Forget the local police department. I need statewide. I need everybody on this. We not doing no budget cuts. Everybody get OT. We gotta get this guy because of me and my perception. People think I can't run my prison.
Oh, absolutely. How does someone go missing on your watch?
On your camera. Where is
it?
Where
was your staff?
Where's your people? They played ball with them or something?
Like what was going on? They was playing keep up. Like I don't get it. Or was they in on it?
I don't see why would they do that.
I don't know. No, I doubt they were in on it. I obviously watched too much movies, but yeah, I just don't get that though.
Oh, he back. At least he had 14 days or whatever.
I doubt that's 14 days of living hell.
No,
I mean you're free, but then you're constantly you can't do nothing. What you gonna do? It's not like you're free and you run somewhere and you go, okay, now I can relax, I can chill and go to the store and maybe steal some stuff because one, I don't have no money. I can't go to my family because that's the first place they go and look. You're just constantly. As a matter of fact, when they found him, wasn't he in some kind of wooded area?
Somewhere.
I mean, he's not living. No, that's not living any life. That's just being scared. You're just scared you're gonna get caught.
He got nowhere to go.
No.
He keep walking. He gonna end up being a homeless guy. Like if he would have escaped like to a different state, nah, cause he's illegal. He's an immigrant, so he probably would have found a working type of job like any other.
Well, maybe, but then again, his face is plastered everywhere.
Yeah.
So people are gonna eventually notice him.
See, yeah, you know what? I probably would have thought about that while I was in prison, trying to get out. I'm like, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna walk down the timeline. I'm gonna end up being homeless. I'm good here. You know what I'm saying? I got a bed.
Yeah, you got bed. You got food.
I like some of these people here, actually. Gotta be some friends.
Yeah, she told one I'll come back for him.
You know what I'm saying? I get phone calls. You know what I mean? I don't gotta pay for that. There's a library here. I get to chill. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yeah. Yo, Rico. Yeah. Let's play some spades.
Right? So he'll be back to be playing some spades though, right? No, he might not even get spades. He's in solitary confinement. I'm quite sure of that.
Them CEOs finna beat him up. Them guards will do him dirty.
I don't think I have any updates I want to make. I don't think. I know I keep saying this isn't a tennis pod, but we didn't play tennis today. We didn't play tennis today. Dylan isn't feeling very well. So
That's how Stace sick.
so we can't play. We didn't play today.
And when I first saw the boy, he over there with his Hawk gloves on, running around in shorts and big head, haircut, short sleeve. I'm like, he ain't sick. Man, look very vibrant.
He does, because when he's sick, he doesn't look like a sick child. That's like a lot of times they don't know he's sick because he'll play around. He'll have 102 fever and be running around the house.
Because he's not normal, right? Relate this to episode 3, I think.
That was probably episode 2.
2 or 3.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're not going to keep this one long today. I don't think. I think we'd be lucky if we get 15 minutes out of this
You sure?
pod.
It's going to end up being 2 hours again.
So, am I going to set the scene? Why do I feel like we talked about that though? No, we just talked. We talked about the ending of. That's right. So last week I told you I'm going to start with the ending, and this week Staphon's going to start with the beginning, and that is a story of again him getting locked up while being in school. He got arrested. And locked up. He got arrested while being in school. Set the scene, Staphon.
Oh yeah, so we back at it. You know, the life that I lead, the life of
That you leaded or the life that you led? Oh,
you know what I'm saying? The life of the beloved. So, all right, cool. It's a long story. I can make it semi-long. I'm gonna make it semi-long. I had a box cutter in my pocket to bring back to my aunt's house.
oh no! So I know you said you want to make it short, but you got to tell them. Let me tell you how this boy don't got no sense. So, we brought a pair of scissors, right? And of course, we have nothing to open the scissors with because it comes sealed in this hard plastic case, which I can't stand, right?
Sure it wasn't a toy? I thought we bought a toy. It was for me.
It was a toy?
It was something for, are you finna go to jail for a pair of scissors, man?
You ain't know you was going to jail, fool.
Anyway.
So, all right. So maybe it was a toy. We didn't have any scissors in the house?
No, we had none. It was a new house.
Okay. So let's rewind. So I bought a toy for Staphon. And of course it comes encased in this hard plastic, right? Staphon's brilliant idea was when I go to my aunt's house,
Get some?
I'm going to get a box cutter.
I wanted a scissor, but I saw a box cutter, so I'll take that.
And then bring it back home so I can open my toy.
Yeah.
Instead of just asking my mother to go buy $1.
Nah, not finna do that. What's she gonna do that? It's already nighttime. She not finna leave the house. And she gotta work tomorrow. And I gotta wait for her to come back at night. When she gonna come back in the house and be like, I'm not leaving again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go 1 + 1. All right.
Do you know what that is?
2.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. So all right. So I'm not going to interrupt anymore. So that's why he had a box cutter. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I took it home that night, opened up my toy. I was like, cool, I gotta bring it back to my own house. Nobody knew I took it from my own house. So we went back to school. Once school is over, it drops me off at my own house because the new house that me and my mom moved into was out of the county. And if it's out the county, I can't go to that school. And I ain't want to move to a different school, so we still use my own address. So I got the box cutter. I'm in like second period. It's in the morning. After school over, I'm going to take the bus back to my own house and drop it off. So while I'm in second period, we got a substitute teacher. Name is Barnes. And she was like a famous substitute teacher back in my middle school because she looked good and everybody liked her. You know what I mean? So we had her for our substitute. I got the box cutter in my pocket. My boy sitting next to me named Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was like, yo, you want to see something? He said, what? I showed you. I just had the blade sticking out. I ain't showed the whole. Because even then I knew what corny looked like. Just pulling out a pocket knife, a box cutter look corny. If I showed the blade though, you know, he like, what's that? I showed the blade. He said, what? I was like, yeah. I ain't say I had it. I didn't say it was a knife, but I could see his face like, what you? I was like, yeah. They inspected some more. Like, dude, it look like a box cutter knife. I said, nah. That's a box cutter. I took it out. He said, he started playing with it. They gave it back to me. As soon as he gave it back to me, he just yelled out, he got a knife. He got a knife. But the whole class is bugging out, like just not paying attention because we got a substitute. everybody's being unruly. So he noticed nobody listening. But Miss Barnes, the substitute teacher, heard he's saying this a few times because nobody catching on to what he's saying. But Miss Barnes caught on after a while. She was like, who got a knife? Then the class got quiet a little bit. Then she said, who got a knife? Then somebody in the front of the class going, him back there. I'm like, come on. Then which one of y'all got it? So nobody was saying, well, only me and Anthony know I got a box cutter. And nobody else know in the class. And me and Anthony not finna say, I'm the one I got it. So nobody saying nothing. So she like, all right, bet, cool. She got the Mr. Williams, big black fat man who caught me with my hair unbraided on the floor. They had called him. He came to the door. He's like, all right, I advise whoever got the knife to put it on the table. If you don't, we're going to search you. And if we search you, it's going to be worse than what is going to happen to you right now. That's all I needed to hear. I got up. I put it on the table. You know what I'm saying? It was a little scene, but I was like, it's whatever. I'm about to sit back down. He said, nah, wait there. Then the principal of the grade came. She was like, she said, step out here. I'm in the hallway. She said something. And then she said, you know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen now, right? So ISS. Suspension. Because, like I said, man, the life I led, you know what I'm saying, it's a real lifestyle to uphold. You don't get me? Like, so she was like, you don't get locked up. I said, huh? I said, what? And I don't know if she walked away after that, but I don't remember nothing else. I said, what? Huh? She said, follow me to the office. She went inside the office. I'm outside the office. I'm chilling. I'm at this predicament twice a week. I'm always in front of the principal office. So I feel like recess to me now. So I'm just chilling. I'm not worried about nothing. The class I just came from is like 2 doors away from the principal office. So, and the door's still open, so I can hear all the commotion going inside the classroom. Like, what happened? What he do? What's going on? So the principal came out. She said something to me. She left. She told me to stay there. I saw a cop coming down the hallway, and he told me to turn around. In my head, I said, turn around. I'm really getting arrested. Then he put a zip line thing on me. He put handcuffs on me, and then he walked me down the hallway. And this is when I felt cool. Like I said, my classroom door was still open, and everybody's still bugging out. So the cop is escorting me. You know what I'm saying? Got my hands behind my back. He got his hand on my shoulder or whatever. I passed my classroom. I see everybody looking at me. I look at them. I said, oh yeah, I got the juice now. Yeah. You see me. Yeah. Look at me. Look at me. And while I pass it through, I'm already hearing the story getting outrageous already. I heard he had a so and he threatened the teacher with it. I'm passing classes, and I hear the room was already transformed into. I'm like, oh, well, no, this is crazy. This is what I gotta deal with. This popularity this is what I gotta deal with. Y'all lying on me now. So it was all cool to
Until you got into the cop car and started crying.
No, I wasn't crying in the cop car. We left the school. And then I noticed how quiet it was. It was like it's in the morning. So everybody's at work or in school. And I just came from a hallway of everybody just, you know what I'm saying, like, what's going on? What's happening? We leave the school and it's all quiet. I'm like, the fun. It ain't fun no more. He put me in the car. I'm still zip tied. I'm sitting. We leave. He started driving. In my head, I'm like, he got no music on. It's just mad quiet in the cop car. I'm like, yo, why ain't no music playing? And my second thought was about to be ask him to turn the radio on, but as soon as my second thought said ask, my third thought said, "You're arrested. This is a cop car." You know what I'm saying? I know. Say to your mom, dog. Like, I'm in the back, got the whole "don't touch me" your criminal cage back there, so I can't really touch it. Like, everything looks like, yeah, don't talk to him. Don't think nothing sweet. No.
You're not there to make friends.
No,
He's not there to make friends with you.
In my head, I'm like, it's too quiet in here. Okay. 104.1, please. So we got to the precinct, and
So he didn't say anything to you in the car?
Nah.
Okay, good. All right.
Went to the precinct. The new house that me and my mom was in. We drive past the precinct every day. So when I saw it, I already know, like, yeah, all right, cool. Went in there. Mind you, at this whole time, nothing's hitting me. Nothing serious to me. I don't take it as a joke, but just nothing is, I'm not registering what's going on. So I get to the precinct. I take off my clothes. They have me, my shoes, my shirt. I think I kept my pants on or something. They put it in a little tray. They X-rayed it. That's a word, right? X-rayed?
Mm-hmm.
They X-rayed it. Had to walk through the scan machine myself. Oh, so before I walked through the scan machine, once I started taking off my clothes, it was still cool then. I wasn't worried about nothing. But once I looked up, I was in a line. It was like a whole bunch of kids in front of me, older, younger. I saw one. They had one young boy, probably like 7, doing push-ups on the floor. Then I looked up to my right. I see a whole bunch of other holding like cells with kids in there that's looking through the little window, looking at me. I look to the left. I see more. It's like it's mad chaotic. Then I started tearing up. I said, "Oh, these full of tough people. I'm not tough." And then I'm in jail. I'm like, no. I started tearing up so quick. But as soon as I was tearing up, nobody was paying attention to me though. No teardrop fell.
Are you still handcuffed or no? You've been taken out of handcuff by now, right?
I think so, yeah. So I started tearing up. I was like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're here now. You're here now. You can't let them see you cry." Every Law and Order episode, every 50 Cent video, every Ja Rule, Jay-Z album covers, everything that I heard or seen about prison took full effect. As soon as I started tearing up, I said, nah, they can't see you like that. Nah, you gotta get right. Nah, you ain't gonna cry here. Ain't nobody finna single you out. Oh yeah, you the punk over here. I'm like, nope. So them tears dried up mad quick. I walked through the scanning thing. They told me what cell I went to. I was like, I hope I ain't got nobody in here. Come out to fight them today, right now. Like I ain't gonna try to say nothing. You say something to me, man. People gotta know. I was ready. I was institutionalized. As soon as I walked through the scanning thing, I walk in there. It's just me. I'm like, all right, cool. The bed in there, it's like, first of all, the room mad small. It's mad small. I don't know my measurements, but it's mad small. The bed is like just a metal sheet plate coming out of the wall. There's no pillows, no comforters, no sheet. Just a big rectangle metal material coming out the wall. I sat down, got up. I looked. I got up. I walked around in the cell. I'm looking up. I'm treating it like it's a hotel room. Like I've been seeing prison rooms and cells all my life on YouTube, TLTV. So I finally in one. So I was looking like, yeah. I'm like, where the bars at? I got the door. I don't see the bars. I'm like, it's small. I'm like, every other prison scene I watched, they had at least sheets. Why I got no sheets? You know what I'm saying? I'm just critiquing the rule. Like, let's get it a 2 point as soon as I get home. Like, this is a terrible prison.
It's getting 2 points.
2 points.
Two
this
stars.
Is not it.
Two stars. Yeah, not worth going there.
No, it's not worth. Don't. If you go get locked up,
don't go there.
Go to Canada or something. Like, this ain't it. So then now I went to sleep. I'm like, ain't nothing else to do. I went to sleep. I got up. That's when it hit me again. The first time it hit me because I was like, I don't want to be no punk. Once I woke up inside of it, then I was like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, this is it forever now. Literally in my head, I was like, this is for life. I don't know that I'm in a holding cell. I'm not in prison, no juvenile hall. I'm just in a holding cell. I don't know nothing. I don't know what I got locked up for. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I don't know nothing. I just know I got locked up.
So wait, no one said anything
I'm
the
sure,
whole entire time.
They probably thought I had common sense to know that
this is why you're here.
This is possession of weapon. I didn't know. They probably did tell me. I just don't remember.
Did the cop read your rights?
He probably did. I don't remember.
Okay.
So I'm like, I woke up like, yeah, this is it. This is for life. This is it. I was ready at that. I was so ready. I got up. I woke up, had an epiphany in my head. Then, you know what I did next, right? Push-ups, baby. I said, I'm here now. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, many, where's that? I did 20 push-ups, hearing 50 Cent in my head. I got up, got me a little pump. You know what I'm saying? I walked to the door, my little 2-inch window. I'm looking outside. I see all the new recruits coming in. Mind you, it's only been an hour I've been in there. I see the new recruits coming in. I'm like, look at them, man. They ain't gonna last in here. I'm like, who? They better not come in. Yo, go ahead. Bunk up with who? It's not even a bunk in here. All right? I wish somebody come in. You gonna be on the floor, all right? This is my joint right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so now I'm looking like, where the bathroom, man? All right? Cause I know I'm gonna use the toilet soon. I look to my left, I see the door creak, I see the toilet. I said, all right, cool. I was like, I ain't gonna sit on there. I'm like, I'm gonna poop. I'm just gonna hover over it. Then I was like, where the showers at? Like, where's shower time? Because I'm like, I don't know. However I could be the last one, I'm like, I ain't gonna be naked. I was having real thoughts in my head. I was like, mind you, I'm in 7th grade. I'm in 7th grade, dog. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. I'll be last or something, or I'll be first. I'll be mad quick. I was like, I don't know. Then after I thought about that, I did some sit-ups, sat back down. I think I was about to go back to sleep. Oh, I was just chilling. I think I was ready for. I was just waiting for lunchtime or something. I only been in by this time. I'm thinking about lunchtime. It's only been like 3 hours or so. Like, I don't know what time of day it is no more. Like, I was just so institutional. I'm ready for everything that comes with this. Come, knock on my door to come. So I thought it was like it's gonna be like some screening test or like whatever. Like, call off. What's your number? What's your cell number or whatever? Maybe you even had those. I'm just ready for something. They was like, nah, your people's here. That's all word. I was like, oh. I was excited at first. I was like, oh, nah, this ain't good. I said, nah, this ain't good. So they walked me to the to wherever room. The room looked like you ever seen the movies, or if you got somebody in prison and you visiting the visiting room, they got the glass window.
Partition, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So I got in there. That's probably what it was for real. Because it was on the phone the same way. There was a cop in front of me. He was speaking for me. My mom and my aunt was there. And I looked at my mom, and she just had like the most blankest death stare face I ever saw in my life. I saw that for like 2 seconds. I just looked away. I was like, and everything that was being said was a blur after that. I was like, I'm going to go home. But do I want to go? Do I want to go? I'm like, please, can't take me home. Like, let me go to your house. So I don't think she even got her box cutter back. I don't think the box cutter went back to where it's supposed to go. You know that. So yeah. And that was it. The round home, I sat in the back, and it was quiet for like a month. I ain't talked to my mom for like a month and a half because I was like, I don't want to say nothing that might trigger the most brutal beating I might have in my life. I was like, I'm just going to be quiet forever. I was sitting in the front at this time. She didn't even tell me to sit in the back. I was like, I'm going to sit in the back. I don't want no problems at all. I want nothing with nothing. And yeah, man. Oh, and yeah, that's the first half of it. I was facing 3 to 5. 7th grade, 3 to 5. And I'm not a citizen. I'm on my green card, so I got deported, But it can't hold me down because I'm the beloved one.
Yeah, so him keep on saying he's the beloved one might have some truth to it.
I'm anointed, man. I stay protected, man. Say the word.
Let me tell you how the rest played out, right? I honestly don't remember how. I know I was mad. I know I was upset. I remember saying how I was pissed at how the principal handled that because it could have been squashed so much earlier, in my opinion. But in reality, I know that there's nothing that they could have done other than did what they had to have done because you can't bring a weapon to school. Whether that's what he chose to use it for or not, you cannot bring a weapon to school. Everybody knows that, right? All right.
I didn't know it was a weapon.
So now we're talking about expulsion from school. So now we had to go and sit and have meetings.
Oh, this was a long thing after that.
It
was a long thing.
So we're talking about, okay, I had to go to hearings. I had to go to school hearings.
I was suspended
and do like proper hearings. Like, okay, tell us what happened. Staphon was with us, and Staphon was with me at the time, and he had to explain his actions, and we had to try and convince them that was not his intent. Now remember, this isn't real court. I haven't even taken him to real court yet. This is only the school court, and he has to prove his intent of having it. Oh, it was a long. I'm talking about a long process, y'all. Anyway, it ended up being, okay, we'll suspend you, and then you can come back to school. And then I think at one time they wanted to put him in a special school for bad kids.
That was when I had a food fight.
Oh, okay. So that's a different situation. But so it was like suspended, and then once he's suspended, he can come back to school. So good. We squashed that. That's good. Now we have to deal with the real hearing with the lawyers and everything. So I got a public defender, and she was like, basically, she said to me, it all boils down to what judge you have. There's 2 judges available right now. there's a judge named Harris, and then there's another judge. And she was like, if you get the other judge, it's a wrap. Your son is facing 3 to 5 years. And she was like, if you get the judge that's named Harris, he's a little more lenient with children, right? Because remember, this is family court as well, right? So they said he's a little more lenient. I said, okay. She was like, fingers crossed. That's all we can hope for. Because other than that,
Your son gone.
yeah. Other than that, he's looking for 3 to 5. I said, what? So
For
anyway,
a boss cutter. I'm in 7th grade.
so I'm like, okay, all right.
3 to 5 years.
It is what it is. So we find out, I think maybe a day or so later, it was Harris. We was like, great news. Okay, now let's see what the punishment, like, let's see how far, because although he may be lenient, he might not give him 3 years. He can probably just say, okay, I can give you maybe a year in probation or something, right? So we get to the court. We get our court date. She tells me exactly. No, as a matter of fact, I think I remember she saying to me, she was like, once we found out what judge we was having, she was like, go take him to a psychiatrist. Go have him evaluate. Go to family psychiatrist. Go have him speak to someone so that by the time you come back, you show that you're trying to work on him. Great advice she gave. Great advice. So we went. We did that. Court date came. We went before the judge, and the judge was like, He spoke to Staphon. I think I only spoke to him for a little while. I didn't really speak to him that much. He spoke to Staphon and was like, well, you seem like an intelligent young man. He was like, this is what I'm going to do. Go to the Black Museum and I think that was it, right? Go to the Black Museum and write about it.
No, Mom.
No, you had to read a book. You had to read a book by some guy named Hill. Do you remember?
I don't remember his first name, but I remember his last name, Hill.
Yeah. And do a book report on it. Mm-hmm. And then he said you had to go to the Black Museum.
Yeah, go somewhere.
That was
I think it was a library.
No, it was a Black Museum of Arts in downtown Atlanta. It's a famous Black museum. That's where they had Martin Luther King's memorabilia, like his shackles, like all that slavery stuff as well. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Wow, because that was so. Anyway, and that's where they had like the Prince's jacket, like Prince's uniform.
Nope.
And even basketball play. You don't remember?
Nope.
And the guitar?
No.
So anyway. And the only reason why I'm saying those specific points is because you mentioned that to the judge the next time we went.
I did.
Yeah. So anyway, we went. We did what he did. The judge asked us to do. Went back to court, and the judge read his book report before the court hearing. And so by the time we went back to stand before him, he was like,
"Nah, it wasn't for the judge. He told me to give it to my principal."
No, but he read it.
He did?
Yes.
Well, he told me I had to give it to my principal for him to read.
Okay, but I do remember him reading it. And he says, so he goes and he says, well, tell me about your experience at the museum. And then you was telling him, that's when you mentioned, and I like the.
I don't remember going to the museum. I don't remember it being a museum. I know it was something I go on the bus for, and I never went on the bus for it.
You didn't go on a bus.
So I'm saying it was something that I had to go on a bus for, on my own. I think it was like a library or something. And we did a whole you take this bus. 'Cause I never took the MARTA bus before.
No, I don't remember that.
I was suspended this whole time. He was like, you could go on your own. You gotta take this bus and go here, la la la. It was something I had to do like frequently for me to remember like that. Yeah.
No, I don't remember. I definitely remember the museum. Absolutely.
But yeah, I never did what he wanted for me to do to go on the bus for.
So did you do it or didn't you do it?
The bus thing, no.
Okay, then that's why I don't remember it, because it would never happen.
That's what I said.
So what did you do for the judge? Just write the book report?
Yeah, Dad.
No, you had to go to the museum.
I don't remember the museum. I could just lie to him.
No, we went. I know we went, because I went.
I don't know. Are you sure you're not mistaken when we went to downtown Atlanta to see Martin Luther King house?
No,
something?
No, absolutely not.
We did do that.
We did do that, but that's when your aunt and your grandmother came from Jersey to come visit us.
The thing, yeah.
Yeah, we did that. It had nothing to do with the judge's thing. Anyway, so we did go there. We spoke to the judge. The judge was happy with whatever occurred, and he was like, "All right, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to seal your records, and this as of today, this never happened." And that was it. We walked away. Nothing happened.
3 to 5 years, man. I would have came out at like 19 or 20. 3 to 5 years. I was in 7th grade. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. I would have came out like 18, 19.
Oh.
I would have been a different guy.
Oh, you would have been. You would have been.
I would have been in England. I would have came out with an accent.
You would have came out.
That's how I would have. I would have been in prison with English people.
What are you talking about?
I would have got deported.
You serve your. This is what happens when you just talk foolishness and you don't know. When you don't get the.
Now I remember because DJ Academics was saying it about Tory Lanez. You serve what you've been charged for in
the state, in the country that
you've been. Yeah. Then after that,
you get deported. And you don't always have to get deported, but yes, 9 times out of 10, that's what would happen.
I would have been in Atlanta jail, prison. I'd definitely have been different.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. In Atlanta prison,
gosh.
I'd have been worse. I wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have been the beloved one at all. I would have been a regular, stereotypical through the system. I probably got locked up again. I'd have been one of those.
Oh, because you're talking about how different you would have been. I remember that time when I got, I don't even know what time that was, but that one time where I had to spend, I talked about it, where I had to spend the night.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when it was like lunchtime or dinner time, I think it was dinner time, and I had to be in population to eat the food. And I remember they were like,
this is not me.
No, I didn't even say that. But in Atlanta, so it's in Atlanta prison, right? Or jail. It's in Atlanta jail. And I'm like, and I'm with but I'm in population now. I'm no longer in a holding cell. They moved me into population. And I'm like, I don't understand nothing what y'all saying. I kid you not, because they kept talking to me. And I'm like, and I'm trying to understand. I don't understand. And I don't know what it is. Because at work, obviously I work with other people that are from Atlanta. But the young Atlantas, it's just like a different dialect.
Yeah, you working with people who grew up a certain way. These people in prison definitely grew up
on the streets. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't understand. And I was just like, I couldn't tell. I didn't know how to tell them. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. And at that time, I had my locks, and my locks was like pretty long. And they kept on saying, "Oh, you look like Lil Wayne."
Oh no.
Oh, if you're not gonna eat that, can I get it? And I'm like, have what you want. I just want to go back in my room. They were beginning to choose territory. Like I was their territory.
Oh God.
If I had given her my like, if I had said, okay, you can have my food.
Don't give her your food.
She would have claimed me as her own.
That's what I'm saying. Don't give her your food, man. All these crime shows you've been watching, you want to just give your food away.
I didn't give my food away. She asked, whatever you don't want, give it to me. And I didn't say a word in English. I barely understood what she just said a little while ago. So, yeah, I'm so glad. Let me tell you something. Leaving Atlanta was the best thing for us. You hear me? Because we would have been the two same people.
I would have been the same guy. On the last year, I changed my group of friends. That's what I meant by calling them.
We wouldn't have been the same two people. If we had stayed in Atlanta, we just wouldn't have.
I just told her I would have been the same guy.
No, you wouldn't have. I'm telling you, you would not have.
I would have. Once we went to around Crystal Lakes, it was over.
Atlanta was just too much. I never got in trouble living in Jersey until I moved to Atlanta. I mean, constant it felt like every other month I was visited by a cop in handcuffs. I mean, it was ridiculous.
They would have got locked up once down there, Mom.
Oh my! No.
So how many times you got locked up down there? Huh?
Got locked up? 1, 2.
Down there?
Yes, I can at least count 4 or 5 times.
5 times? What you was doing?
But it's like
you need to pay your tickets, okay?
It was like no, because what it was is that I was driving. See, I was driving without a license, right? And so and mind you, I used to do that in Jersey too, but Jersey really don't care about that. But in Georgia, they're more high tech. In Georgia at that time, they were very high tech. So they already had the system that you can just they can scan your plates. Even though I had Jersey plates, they can scan my Jersey plates, and it will pop up in their system of whether it's registered, who it's registered to, whether it's the owner of the car's license or not. All of that comes up. Mm-hmm. They had that facility for any state. So every time I would pass a cop car, it was like, here we go. Because it didn't matter whether you was in the back of them. It didn't matter if you was in the front of them.
Imagine you distressed every time you pass a
I was.
idling cop car. He just chilling. He just, oh, please don't read my place.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I would even divert. So no, I've trust me, I've been. I remember one cop handcuffed me, and then because once he realizes that your license is suspended, they tell you to step out the car. The minute a cop tells you to step out the car, it's a wrap. Just know it's a wrap from there, right? Because he said to me, he was like, "All right, ma'am, he said, can I get your license or registration?" I still had my license, and I just gave it to him, and he was like, yeah. So he was like, ma'am, can you step out of the vehicle? And once he says that, I know it's a wrap. So I just got out of the car. He was like, I'm gonna have to take you in and he get somebody. He's like, is there somebody that can pick up your car? You can call somebody to pick up your car. I said, yeah. He was like, all right, we can leave the car here. And then
bum car, y'all.
He was walking me back to the car, he was walking me to his car.
He saw the car smoking?
No. He was like, and then something, I don't know what happened, and he turned back around. He was like, he said, turn around. And I turned around, and he uncuffed me, and he was like, don't ask me why I'm doing this. Just be careful, and don't let this happen again.
Don't ask me why I'm doing this.
Yeah, he said, don't ask me why I'm doing this. All I could say was just thank you. I said, thank you. And he was like, don't get behind those. He said, he said, whoever you was going to call to come pick up the car, call them now and have them drive you to where you need to go. Do not go back behind the wheel. I said, okay. Uncle Woody was the one that came and picked me up that day.
I would have been like, if I was there, I would have been like, so, but why though? What happened? Oh, yeah, lock up. He ain't listen.
He's not listening. So, no, trust me, you ain't need to tell me twice.
Oh, why not? What happened?
So, there's times where I've been, there's times when I've actually been physically locked up where they've handcuffed me. I went to jail, but there's something that you can sign yourself out. So I'll just sign myself out and just come back home, and then you appear in court the next day or the other day or whenever day that is. But yeah,
just at work all the time. No, yeah, it was another court thing. I got arrested last night. I'm tired.
Yeah, but I just like tennis people, I do not want this part to be about prison, going to jail, because we did a lot more than that.
That's the only thing I did.
Oh my gosh. So what I can tell you was and maybe I'll talk about this next week, how I ended up leaving Georgia, which envelops or bounces off of the fact that when I got arrested that time in the gas station, after all that sequence after that led me to come back home. I can talk about that next week because
she kidnapped me.
No, I did not kidnap you.
I was supposed to be there. She told me I was supposed to be there for the summer. She dropped me off with Jamaica twice. In that same summer, she went to Jamaica the first time. She dropped me off, went to Jamaica, came back. I think it's ready to time. Like, it's kind of early in my head. Like, it's kind of early to go back home. She's like, I'm going back to Jamaica again. 2 days later, went back to Jamaica. Then she came back or whatever.
No,
so she ain't come back. I was like, yo, like school about to start in like 2 weeks down south. 2 weeks coming. Why schooling? Then after a while, she's like, yeah, what's this? She started asking information and stuff. Then by the time she came back, every school started up north, down south. And she came back, yeah, we went to Board of Education. She said, yeah, we gotta get your school transfers. I'm like, school transfer. So now we in the school Board of Education. So, all right, so what school you want to go to? What school I want to go to? Where about like nothing is up. Everything's down south. She went to school. She like, you want to go to Rosa Parks? You on the east side? Naming bad schools up here on a piece of paper. Like, what's going on? So yeah, she kidnapped me. Go to Jersey for the summer, and I'm gonna go to Jamaica. Came back. East side, Rosa Park, Tech. What you want to go to? Huh? I'm over here texting people. They're like, yo, I see y'all having fun, ain't y'all? Yo, when I get back down there, I'm going to box y'all. So, all this. They're like, yeah, where you been? Y'all know my mom's still in Jamaica. You know, I'm gonna be late to school, but it's all right. I'll be never see them. I ain't see them kids. Like 6 years later, that's it. When I had my old money to get down there after high school.
I wasn't supposed to be there. Absolutely wasn't supposed to be there. We have a special guest in the house today, people.
Bum.
Come say hello to the people then, because they want to hear you. Come say hi and tell them what you've been doing. Tell them why you're here today.
Because my mom said so.
What? Well, first tell them who you are.
I don't know what to say.
Just tell what's your name?
Dylan,
How old are you, Dylan?
7.
Do you go to school?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
2nd.
You're in 2nd grade?
Yeah.
Okay. And you wasn't feeling well today?
No.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So that's enough for you. Say bye. Bye. Okay. Take Kingsley with you, please. All right. So that's us signing out. Staphon?
Holla at your boy.
All right. 1.